all these people who have hand in what led Ifeanyi's death will not go unpunished. They will never go unpunished because Ifeanyi is too innocent to go through this. Ifeanyi is too innocent to just leave this earth for what he doesn't know. So an autopsy is going to be carried out by the police to know what exactly by this boy, to know what really happened, to know whether they don't buy this boy, throw him inside that water, or there is more to this. I don't know why Davido did not put CCTV camera in that kind of big mansion. I don't know why. You can't build that kind of big mansion without putting CCTV camera. So capture whatsoever that is happening there while you are not around. I don't know why. Had it been there is CCTV camera in that mansion, it will have been easier by now to know what by that boy. Even though we should say that he might not want to put CCTV camera around the pool because it is privacy. He should put CCTV camera while Ifeanyi was coming out. Let's see if he was the one that came out on his own to that place, or somebody actually carried him and threw him there. There should have been a CCTV camera to capture what went down that night. As the nanny said, it is about time for Ifeanyi to go to bed. And the main door was locked. The door was big. Let's even assume that Ifeanyi can open his own door. What about the big door? What about the main door? With Ifeanyi's tiny hand, how can he open that big door? That is why I said, had it been there is CCTV camera, been a CCTV camera, it will have captured if it is Ifeanyi that opened that big door and went straight to the pool. Davido should have done this. Davido should have put CCTV camera for things like this. He's a big top celebrity. Even his own life is not safe around people like that. He should have put CCTV camera. He should have put CCTV camera to solve all this. So you guys, an autopsy, like I said, is to be carried out by the police to know what's by that innocent little boy. As they said, they have released 6 workers and they detained 2, the nanny and the chef. Those are the people they detain. There are indications that the police might conduct an autopsy to determine whether Ifeanyi Adeleke, son of popular music artist Davido, and his fiancée Chioma died as a result of drowning in a swimming pool at his father's residence in Banana Island, area of Lagos. An impeccable source who confirmed the development said it was standard practice for the police to conduct an autopsy in such a case, adding, however, that the police would desist from the move if the deceased family members were against it, though the family members are not saying anything. Like, guys, it is too hard to believe that Ifeanyi is no more. Hence, Davido and Chioma is not even in their right frame of mind to talk to anybody, to say anything. So I just suggest that they should go ahead with the autopsy results to know what really happened to Ifeanyi. They are still in shock, but until anybody says stop, the standard procedure is to conduct an autopsy, and we are going to follow the procedure just like in any case of death, the source said. Explaining further, the source said out of the 8 domestic workers interrogated by the police in connection with Ifeanyi's death, the cook and the nanny, whose job was to cater for the well-being of the 3-year-old boy, had been detained for reasons including the failure to uphold the duty of the care of the minor. Exactly, like this happened because of their negligence, except there is something they are not telling us, except there is more to this. Like I have said, they cannot leave you with minor of just 3 years old and you couldn't know when he left. When you have toddler around you, even they are 10 minutes silent, you should be worried. You should look for them to know what they are doing at that particular time. We know that toddlers are very sneaky, but at the same time, you are assigned to do this. You are assigned to do this. If you know say you no fit do am, why do you accept the job? Why? The source said it was the work of the nanny to take care of the child, Ifeanyi. The nanny was negligent, or how could the boy have left the house without her knowledge? The little boy left the house, walked to the back where the swimming pool is situated, and fell into the swimming pool. Nobody noticed until much later. At the point in time, he had drawn and was at the bottom of the swimming pool. So they brought him out and rushed him to the Lagoon Hospital, where the doctors tried unsuccessfully to revive him. They left the hospital and rushed the boy to Evercare Hospital, where he was declared gone, like Ify baby is gone. They have deposited his corpse in the morgue for an autopsy to reveal the cause of waiting by this little boy. All the domestic workers at home when the incident happened have been questioned by the police, but only the nanny and the cook were detained. Like, they should ask these people, they should torture them, they should say what exactly happened. That is why I said, if to say CCTV camera dey, therefore don't see wetin happen, even though they no see reach the pool, therefore don't see whether na Ifeanyi opened that door and went to that pool by himself. Therefore don't see am, this is really heartbreaking. Like, it is too hard to believe that my cutie adorable Ifeanyi is no more. I feel so much bad for Chioma. I feel really bad for Chioma. I don't know how she'll be feeling now. Like, I can't even imagine how Chioma will be feeling right now. So you guys, this is how the netizen reacted. So said, I am so sure when they see Davido and Chioma around, they will be doing eye service with Ifeanyi. They left the boy with them to take care of for a job they have been paid for. They couldn't carry out their duties diligently. What a pain. Like, what a pain. It is so painful. It is really, really painful. This one said, I don't know what to believe. Ifeanyi should be able to know that if he falls inside that pool, he might drown. So it's more likely someone puts him there to cover up a handprint and watch How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix. You will understand what I am saying. Well, if you ask me, Ifeanyi will never know that entering that pool might cause any harm to him. Ifeanyi is still very young and tender. The key way be say he never dey even talk wetin person wan hear. His brain cannot go to that extent say if he fall inside there, anything fit happen to am. But I truly believe that there is more to this. That is why I am saying that CCTV camera will have done a good job. Why this one said they should detain the nanny, especially because it is her sole job to look after him. What kind of negligence is that one? Na to do eye service if the parents dey around, she sabi. Like, really, that is just it. And I still believe that nobody can take care of your child better than you that better the child, because all these people now, if to say Chioma and Davido dey around now, so they go dey do like say dem too love Ifeanyi. Just a day with Ifeanyi, they couldn't take care of him. They couldn't know his whereabouts until they found him drowned in a pool. It is so sad. And another person said, one question kept coming to my mind. How did they know he was in the pool? Why did they go to the pool to check him within that 20 minutes I have been seeing? Like, really, this is what baffles me most. I still asked this question in my previous video. That is why I still strongly believe that there is more to this. Like, you guys, I still say that there is more to this, because you can't possibly know that this boy was in the pool. Hence, he was not floating, because if he is drawn, he should be underneath the water. So how did they know? That has been my question. That has been my question. I need someone to answer that question for me. How did these domestic workers knew that Ifeanyi has gotten drawn and he was in that swimming pool? If to say this one no be work wey person don already do, like, wetin happen? What has Chioma done? What has this innocent young lady do now? Because of say Davido love this woman, come be say na wahala. Wetin dey happen? What is happening? My heart is so heavy that I can't see this adorable baby anymore. I can't see little cutie Ifeanyi running up and down in his father's house. It is really painful. It is really painful. I feel so much bad for Chioma.